Greetings everybody, I'm Tony Harvin and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'd like to thank everybody who have been subscribing, sending likes, dislikes, positive, negative comments, I appreciate them all. Those who have been sending, comments of encouragement, much love and much respect. We're just going to get straight into the video. This video, it deals with and it's about people who have been sending comments on my YouTube channel, coming to my Facebook and emailing me often about debating Gino Jennings, because some of these people, they email me, comment, and hit up my Facebook page almost on an everyday basis because they're so eager, they're so obsessed with wanting to debate Gino Jennings. And one guy, I'm pretty sure some of you have heard of him. His YouTube channel is All Truth 64. His government name is Peter Cox from Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. He been emailing me, he been, hitting up my YouTube channel, probably from the beginning since I started putting up the Truth of God, maybe a year and a half ago. And yes, it can get annoying, but I know, it's not my job to go tick for tack, back and forth and things of that nature. He says he want to debate Gino, and he emailed me. I'm just going to read just a little bit of the email, and let me grab this laptop. And basically he put one, he wants Gino to prove with the Bible that if a fornicator marries a person that's divorced or put away, that the fornicator would still be committing fornication. He put 2, prove with the Bible where God won't dwell in no unclean temple. 3, prove with the Bible that the tribe of Dan was sealed with the other tribes in Revelation chapter 7 verse 5. And he put 4, prove with the Bible where God divided himself into 3 men when he met Abraham the second time. He says, now if he, Gino, agreed that he would be able to prove these errors with the Bible, he said he will then debate Gino in March 2018, which is, I think, is what, March 30th to about April 1st of the 22nd Youth Convocation. Listen, as I tell people, and I tell people often on the telecasts, when Gino Jennings speaks about people who want to debate him or have a discussion, all you got to do basically is just show up to the church or an event that he's at, respectfully, come in peace, whatever situation you want to debate about, whatever you think he's teaching on is an error, then come prove your case. That's it. That's an automatic exception, Mr. Peter Cox, aka All Truth 64. And this guy, he comes from under Bishop Tux, who came from under S.C. Johnson, from my research, and both of them are liars, Bishop Tux and S.C. Johnson. So listen, that's it. You know what I mean? April 1st, where is it? 11 a.m. service. I believe he's interested in coming, which is probably the best service to come for a debate, and in my opinion. But listen, whatever you want to debate on, Peter Cox, I'm just going to give you what the apostle says on the telecasters. Just show up. That's it. You're going to get cooked with scriptures. I can tell you that. It's no question. By your emails, by your comments you've been sending. And Mr. Peter Cox, aka All Truth 64, have sent me tons of comments on YouTube, have sent me emails, and was on my Facebook page, sending comments. Him and I believe the daughter of E.W. Tux, what's her name, Rachel Tux, they've been speaking negatively upon Gino. And I gotta respect Gino. You know what I'm saying? He says don't debate with them, don't go tick for tack, and gotta respect that. And next person, who've been on my YouTube channel, is a woman preacher. Last night, her name is was it Chosen? Let me look at this. Chosen Lady Ministries. You know, I believe her real first name is what, Kiana or Kayana or some sort. She says if I mention her name, that she will report me and sue me. So I mentioned your name, woman preacher Kiana. You can report me. You can come and sue me. My name is Tony Harvin. Let me spell that for you. Tony. You ready for my last name? Harvin. I live in Jersey City, so it's easy to find me. You know, so when you file that into the court system, wherever you're located, they will pull my name up. Not that I have a criminal record now, but it's just, you know, basic common sense that they will find me. You know, I'm not hard to find. She was just saying some negative stuff, some very disrespectful stuff, wishing harm on me. You know, when I go into a boxing ring, said I would get a broken nose, you know, saying God would do this to me and God would do that. You know, that stuff don't bother me. You know, woman preacher, you on your channel with earrings in your ear and, you know, a jacked up weave. You know, you're looking for attention. Sweetie, I don't want you. You understand that? You're not my type. You know, I'm not on YouTube to pick up women. So stop stalking me. You understand that? And you can speak negatively upon whatever you want. You know, I gave you information on how to debate Gino. You declined. That's it. If you got guts to want to be an authority as a woman preacher, then you should have guts to stand up for what you believe in. So you've been writing me long essays and long comments and things of that manner. You know, step up to the plate, just like I told Peter Cox. Step up to the plate. That's it. You know. Who else we got? Tim Smith. I'm pretty sure you all heard his name. And you know, I believe it was programmer 1123 and 1124. He was also mentioned in a program before that, but you know, he didn't show up. So he's a dunner. Next person. And there's a lot of people who hit me up. A lot of people who want to debate. I just took down these people's names or the YouTube names or whatever, just to give you a kind of a brief description on what type of emails and comments that I received. But it's hundreds. You know, I couldn't put hundreds up here. But Reginald Young, the guy from the Church of Christ that Gino debated in 1994 when they debated about the Trinity, and I believe it was the baptism. You know, back then, you know, I wasn't, you know, following the truth of God. I was 10 years old, so I don't know the history personally. He emailed me talking about he beat Gino. No, you didn't. You lost. Period. That's why you emailing me crying about you want to debate again. But this time, Mr. Reginald Young wants to debate Gino on the Son of God. You know, as I told Peter Cox and the other woman preacher, just show up. That's it. Whatever personal issues or personal situations that you have with Gino Jennings, that's between y'all. You know what I mean? I'm only going to give you what he says on the telecasts. If you want to debate him, just show up. That's it. Come respectfully. Yes, I came across 2 videos of one of your members, you know, going to Frankfurt where First Church was there, and they was being very disrespectful by the guy by the name of Spencer Brown. You know, I'm pretty sure you know who he is. And he was disrespectful. That's it. So another one. Oh man, you're gonna love this one. You're definitely gonna love this one. Tony Smith. Tony Smith. You know, I was receiving notifications on the video I had put up when Gino had addressed Tony Smith. You know, when Tony Smith, Pastor Tony Smith from Atlanta, Georgia, I believe, he didn't show up for the debate back then. You know, and I started receiving notifications on that video. I put that video out, I think it was last year, you know, and I just started receiving like a bunch of notifications upon that video that I seen on my email that's linked to my YouTube channel. Tony Smith just made a recent video talking about he didn't duck Gino, you know, or whatever the case may be. And before I get into this, before I started putting up the Truth of God videos, you know, before I was so in tune with the Truth of God, you know, I didn't really know too much of their history, but in 2015, Pastor Tony Smith, you know, I kind of knew about him off of YouTube, just randomly searching. He put up a video that he would challenge, you know, LeBron James, Floyd Mayweather, or any other athletes to, you know, I guess, you know, whatever they play, whatever they do, him and his church members wanted to, I guess, play them in. And I accepted the challenge. Not that I'm a Floyd Mayweather, you know, because you're not going to get in contact with him. It's hard to get in contact with him. So you're going to get in contact with somebody like me, Mr. Pastor, so-called Pastor Tony Smith. I accepted the challenge for a boxing match, for an 8-round boxing match with him 2.5 years ago. Now, in his recent video, he stated that he called Gino Jennings on one of his videos, but Gino didn't respond. You didn't respond to me, Mr. Smith, 2.5 years ago. You know, I left a comment, you know, on your recent video, and I left a comment on the video 2.5 years ago, and then I emailed you. I emailed the church, you know, and listen, I don't want no money from you. You know what I mean? All the proceeds could go to the homeless, the less fortunate, because Tony Smith said he can battle Gino spiritually and naturally. And in a couple of other videos, he spoke upon anybody else. You know, the video with PFK Boom. You know, I don't know if you heard of that situation with PFK Boom. You know, got disrespectful with the false prophet Jamal Bryant. But that's another story. Listen, me, Tony Harvin, from Jersey City, New Jersey, is accepting the challenge to go 8 rounds in a boxing match with Pastor Tony Smith. This is sporting. This is for sports, you know. I'm not for violence. You know, I'm just accepting the challenge sporting-wise. And I know a lot of people would love to see this. A lot of people, you know. So, anybody who know Pastor Tony Smith, so-called Pastor Tony Smith, or whatever, let him know that Tony Harvin from Jersey City accepts the challenge from 2.5 years ago on the video that he put up. And this is before I was putting up the Truth of God videos, you know. But he just came out with a video on Gino. Brother, man, you're like how many years late? You know, you didn't show up. You read the letter, you know, when First Church sent it to you. It's too late. You didn't show up. You lost. That's it. You know, anyway, moving on. Thomas Smallwood, he was emailing me. He was hitting up my Facebook, disrespectful, being disrespectful, wanting to debate Gino. Listen, I don't go back and forth. Thomas, you're right in Philadelphia. All you got to do is go to the church, whatever you want to debate on, go debate. Gino already cooked. How many Muslim brothers in that debate? You know, is a dunner. Oh yeah, what's his name? Dr. Wesley Muhammad. Yeah, and brother Ben X. Listen, same thing applies to you guys. If you want to debate the apostle, just show up. You know, just show up. Somebody had hit me up speaking about Wesley Muhammad and Gino. And, you know, I viewed some videos briefly upon that. And just show up, Mr. Muhammad. You know, it's very easy to do. I believe you want to debate that God was created from triple darkness, the same topic that, you know, those Muslims back then when Gino debated them, they try to justify that. But we all know how that's going to turn out, you know. Elder Murray, you know, I remember putting up a video of tithes and offerings. I believe it was last year. You know, Elder Murray is the guy from Mobile, Alabama. He was in under Gino. You know, if you go back to I believe it was program 609, you could check him out there. You know, he's in the mist somewhere, and he's in all those other kind of older programs. Right now, he speaks against, you know, the truth of God and things like that, talking about he want to debate Gino. I think he want to debate Gino that the Son of God, you know, is in heaven, flesh and blood. You know, listen, brother, man. And this guy tries his best to try to sound like Gino, you know, try to walk like him. And you know, I seen some videos, I viewed it because I'm a YouTuber. I gotta analyze these things on here. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm looking for, you know, things like that, but I like to analyze things, and because that's what YouTubers do. But so he wanted to debate Gino. He called himself issuing a challenge and things like that. I mean, come on, brother, man, knock it off. That's about it, That's about it. And we have a couple of other people who've been hitting me up on my YouTube channel, wanting to debate and speaking falsely and speaking negatively on the apostle, Bible interpreter, this YouTube channel guy. Who else? I saw a recent video today of, what is his name? Rev X. Another one is Robert Dunlap. Then we got the Hebrew Israelites. This guy, his YouTube name is, not that I'm promoting these guys. This is the things I see. What is his name? GMS, Maccabean Spirit, something like that. But, listen, same thing applies to you, all you debaters. I don't care if I didn't mention you. Listen to the telecast thoroughly, and you will hear in some telecasts, Gino will talk about people who've been wanting to debate him. All you got to do is show up to an event where he's at, respectfully and peacefully. And whatever you want to debate about, do you. That's it. If you believe in something, won't you stand for it? Especially to you woman preachers, because there's been a lot too that have been hitting me up. You know what I mean? I just felt the need to make this video, because I get a lot of email, I get a lot of comments and things like that. And I had to do it to address the situation, not that I'm promoting them or promoting it. You know what I mean? I'm just giving them the information that if they want to debate, the apostle, because we as members of First Church, we got to respect the apostle on what he says. Listen, don't go tick for tack with them. Don't waste our time going back and forth. Because in the beginning, yes, I did went back and forth with, some people, because I was, wasn't used to getting all these comments and things like that. So I had to humble myself even more internet-wise and social media-wise to, say, you know what? These people are a waste of time. They're not showing up. They're not showing up. They just want to hide behind a computer, have platinum mouse, and they want to have plastic hearts, So that's about it. I'm Tony Harvin, and somebody get in contact with so-called Pastor Tony Smith for this 8-round boxing match, Simple as that. I'm signing off. You know my email. If you don't know, BoxerTonyHarvin at gmail.com. BoxerTonyHarvin. And before anybody say anything, this is just a red hat. That's all. Just a red hat. I'm not a blood. I'm in no gang, because you know how you internet people are. You try to find something on a person like, oh, he throwing up devil signs. Oh, he got a red hat on. He's a blood. Oh, he got a tattoo. Blah blah blah. Listen. Simmer down. Calm down. Much love and respect to everybody. Subscribing. Everybody who liking. Once again, those who keep viewing the truth of God, but sending negative comments, but yet they keep listening. As long as you keep listening to this channel and other people's channel who got the truth of God, and shout out, much love and respect to those other channels who got the truth of God on them. Get at me, contact me. You know what I'm saying? So we could do something, video wise. Contact me. Those who got the truth of God on their channel, contact me, And I've contacted some, but they don't get back. But it's all good, I'm gonna enjoy this day. I'm gonna have me a nice healthy lunch right now. If you want to know what I'm eating, tilapia baked fish, and some salad and a green goodness smoothie and some orange juice. That's what I'm going to eat right now. So I'm signing off. God bless, and have a nice day. Peace.